we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Polgar from Masda, sponsored by Fight Division. I am here with Emma Usher, who has just had an insane fight, but an even more insane result. So Emma, congratulations on an amazing fight. It did and it didn't go your way, the result. Talk to us a little bit about what happened, because you were announced the winner initially, and then after review, it was actually ended up Daniela. Talk to us a little bit about that roller coaster. That must have been wild.
So at the end of it, my hand got raised, and then there was a bit of talking in the corner, and then they then announced that she was the winner. So it is it's heartbreaking, but then again, kind of have to get on with it. It is what it is. But on to the next one. So
it was just wild, because obviously you had a great crowd behind you. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. Like the crowd was insane. Like everyone's screaming for you, everyone's cheering, and then there was kind of just this moment of silence where everyone was like, "Oh, something's not quite right." In that moment, before you were told what was going on, what were you thinking?
Oh my God, I was on top of the world. I've had a 10-week full fight camp, and it was everything just came true. I've been thinking about this every single day, training day in, day out, and then to get my hand raised, I just dropped to the floor. I couldn't breathe, and then I was looking at the belt waiting to get put around me, and then that's when I kind of noticed that something was wrong, and then I was just thinking, oh, there's no way, there's no way.
Do you know what? It's such a shame as well. I was reading some of your posts, and you said this belt has been such a dream for you since you stepped into the ring. So since you started training, the national belt was something that you'd really look for. So to be told you got it and then not, yeah, I can only imagine.
Away. Yeah. So I started training when I was 8, and then ever since then, a WBC title has been a dream of mine. And then to work as hard as I have been working, I've moved away from home and everything to do this. I'm living in Liverpool full time, and to go out and Daniela's, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's UK number 2, and even in that time I was thinking, oh my God, I'm in the rankings, and then I was oh shit, no I'm not.
Yeah, I know. It's just such a whirlwind of emotions. So just talking about Daniela, we just spoke to her, and she had absolutely, you'll have to watch the interview, about nothing but praise. She was saying she basically said anytime she gave you a slight inch, you capitalised on it immediately. She got a nice little cut on her eye from you as well, so she was this girl is insane. And she said obviously you're so young, she was your time is coming, your time to shine is she was basically saying it's heartbreaking what happened tonight, but with the way you performed, and obviously she's just stood toe to toe with you, she knows more than anyone. She was you are going to the top. So do you still feel that? You don't feel too disheartened because you know that your future's bright?
Yeah, I know 100%. I think sometimes things need to happen, and I think this is what it's gonna make me want to go do more.
Yeah.
It is shit, but it's just gonna make me do better, and it be a better performer as well. But even in the ring tonight, I enjoyed every second of it. She knows how to have fun in the ring. She was dancing in front of me. Every time I hit her a good shot, she'd smile at me.
Yeah, she was nodding at me. I interview. I was mate, there's not many people when you're fighting, if someone lands a good shot, that they're basically nodding and saying yeah, well done.
Yeah, so that was good. It was back and forward. She'd land a good shot, I'd smile at her, and then back. Then when I think landed a spinning back elbow, and she just laughed at me, so I was oh, she wants to fight. It's a fight. So, but now I had a ball all 5 rounds. So. That's all I can take away from that, but win or lose, it is what it is.
I love that. Do you know what? It's a great attitude to have, because plenty of people in your situation now would be quite down and out and a little bit frustrated, but you're just basically saying it had to happen because it's going to make me hungrier. Yeah. So I think it's a great attitude to have. I want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that you've moved away from home. So that's insane. So obviously you're from Dublin, from Ireland. So what is the situation with that? When did you move over? How long have you been here? How long are you staying here?
About a year ago, I was fighting on Alex Foreman's show, and the minute he seen me, he was I see something in you. He was I'm going to give you the opportunity to come and fight full time. And I was only 16 at the time, but I had just left school, I was working full time, and then I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I know what I wanted to do, I want to fight full time. So I moved over just after I turned 17, so I've been here over a year now, and it's been an absolute it's been a dream. So I've had I think I've had 5 professional fights since I've been here, and then I just keep getting better and better, and I can see that in myself. But I'm living in the gym. I live my bedroom is in the gym, so I'm waking up every morning training, training all day, teaching, and then I get to train at night as well. So it's my 24-hour routine.
This is literally no exaggeration. You literally live Like, you literally live it.
Literally live and breathe it every day. So, like, without a doubt, I know I'm going to be at the top. Like, this time next year, I wouldn't be fighting on one championship, but I know for a fact I will be. I just keep telling myself that.
Absolutely. So another thing you said as well is that, like, you know that you're outworking everyone, you know that you're putting the work in, and 100%, like, the results do follow that. Like, it's only a matter of time. One thing you did say, which I think you absolutely proved tonight, is that you want to prove that you are worth to being, like, with the UK number 2, and, like, you wanted to prove that you deserve to be in these massive fights. So no matter the result tonight, you must know that, like, you've definitely proved that tonight. That must feel incredible.
The fact it's my first A-class fight tonight, like, yeah, my first A-class professional fight. So the fact that I'm getting in there, like, against Daniela, she's gone up against, like, Marie McMahon, she's fought Alex Foreman, like, a few weeks ago. Like, they are literally the top girls in the UK, and the fact that I'm stepping in the ring for my first A-class fight, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I just have to keep telling myself that, like, look how far I've come in the space of, like, over a year. So it's
in 12 months. Yeah, I didn't realise this was the first A-class. Like, the first one, you're going against the UK number 2. You know, very close to winning the belt. So absolutely insane. I can only imagine. Yeah, so close. I can only imagine what you're going to do in the next 12 months. What is the next 12 month plan for you? So, like, you're planning on staying in England, planning on staying at the gym?
Yeah, so I'm going to go home tomorrow. I'm going to spend 2 weeks at home with my family, have a bit of rest, and then straight back to it and just see where it takes me. I think all the opportunities now after that, like, they're just going to keep coming, and I'm just going to keep taking them as well.
100%, because it sounds like you obviously saying yes to everything, you're building a great record behind you, and it's making the connections as well. So there's people who've seen you in a fight tonight and been like, oh wow, and like when they hear this interview and be like, oh, she's literally given up her life, her home, like everything. Like, with the amount of work you're putting in, it is literally only a matter of time, and I'm sure it will happen for you.
You know, like, sacrifices come with rewards, and I think I've sacrificed so much, and like, every bit of work I'm doing, it's showing. Like, it's like tonight, I think it was just that little bit more I could have done, or like just to inch the judges a little bit, but like, I think just on to the next one and bigger and better.
I absolutely love that. Listen, thank you so much for coming over chatting to us. I can't believe the work ethic. Like, now I've spoken to you properly, and I know that actually you're literally living in the gym. And like I say, Daniela's saying that, you know, she stood toe to toe with you and said how incredible you are and that you capitalise on every opportunity. And I think that's reflecting inside and outside of the ring. Daniela's telling us, listen, you can't give her an inch because she capitalises on it. And it's the same outside of the ring. Like, any chance you get, you are absolutely taking it full throttle. So fair play to you, and I really, really wish you the best. Can't wait to see you do that. Thank you.
Here we go!